They should put us in the back.
Woo! How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking.
Hey, how you doing?
Assholes. I am pretty excited to be here. I almost didn't make it. My truck that I call Lindsay had a major breakdown on the way here, started smoking. Needless to say, I call her Lindsay Lohan now. But got 4 or 5 guys inside her. We got her turned on, and I'm here now. So I had a lot of friends tell me they were coming tonight, and a lot of them did show up. But it made me pretty nervous. So this morning I Googled how to fight stage fright. And I came up with a couple pretty good responses, a couple off-the-wall ones, but the most common one was, imagine your audience naked, which would be awesome for some of you. I would actually like to request that you imagine me naked, because that's where I got most of my laughs growing up. The most off-the-wall one that I got was banana. That's all it said was banana. I was like, alright, hell with it, I'll try anything once. So now I'm sitting in my house with a banana in my ass. I'm trying to figure out how this is supposed to help me. Because I'm even more uncomfortable now than I was before. So I took it out. And I ate it. I peeled it first. I feel a lot better now though. I don't know which one it was that helped, but I do feel pretty good now. I don't know if y'all were listening because this table right here is loud as hell, but Josh was saying that he doesn't like to watch gay porn because he doesn't like to watch himself have sex. But he does watch gay porn because he loves to watch me have sex. So I read on the internet the other day that there was a guy who became a double amputee playing hide and seek. Yeah, how the hell do you become a double amputee playing hide? Are you hiding in a wood chipper, or? I mean, I guess there's a good side and a bad side to it. I mean, good side is he can hide in a lot more spots now. But on the downside, how are you going to tag someone? Speaking of accident, I had a pretty good friend of mine got into an accident. He got rear-ended, and the craziest thing happened. Somehow he lost his gag reflex. That is not a joke. This is a true story. Okay. My question, well, like I said, he was a pretty good friend. He's my best friend now. But my question, I have 2 questions for this. My first question is, how do you find out that you no longer have a gag reflex? What are you doing? My second question is, how do you prove to the judge in your lawsuit that you lost your gag reflex? I mean, did a guy from the audience just stand up and be like, sir, yeah, he used to have one. Not anymore. Did I quote you right, Travis? Speaking of news, though, I heard on the news on the radio on my way to work one day that there was a doctor on Craigslist.
They said don't move.
I didn't know where he was going.
Yeah, don't move. Don't.
Freeze!
Anyway, they're not done. Hey, do one of y'all want the mic?
Oh, we're loud enough. It's all right.
Anyway, so yeah, I was on my way to work, heard on the radio that there was a doctor offering his services on Craigslist. He was a fertility doctor. I don't know what the process was, but he would come to your house, perform a test, and tell you if you were fertile or not. Now, like I said, I don't know if he gargled, I don't know what it was, but he was arrested. And it was a good news, bad news today. Bad news is he was arrested. Good news is I hear he has a buttload of new customers in prison. Yeah, are you ready for your first shot of Jaeger?
His first.
Are you ready?
The very first.
Ever.
Ever. Hey, are y'all ready for this? Everybody, they've got the floor, not me.
First shot of Jaeger! Yay!
Where did the toast? I'm sorry.
Okay, now that,
You know, so I'll never do
all right, now that we're done here, I have this new joke that I told a couple people, and they didn't like it at all, but I'm gonna try it here. I went to McDonald's earlier today, and I ordered a Big Mac, but when I got it, it was a Happy Meal, and it pissed me off. A Happy Meal that pissed me off. And screw y'all, that's a good joke. That's a real good joke. Alright, Josh, you were right, that joke sucks. I'm recently single, ladies. Thanks. I was dating this girl, and the reason she broke up with me, it's another good news, bad news thing. Bad news is I'm single, but good news is it's because I passed this test and she didn't. We took this big test together. Oh, that was funny. I'm not to the punchline yet. Have you been drinking, man?
No way.
So we went and we took this huge test together. Mic's back on. And like I said, I passed it. Apparently she failed. I told her though, I was like, babe, look, I don't know how I passed it. I got a C. I didn't study it all, and to this day, I still don't know what hepatitis is. And I still don't. I refuse to look it up. Okay, I won't. No, I looked it up. I did.
Damn.
Hey, but before we broke up though, we were in Walmart one day, and I went down this aisle and saw something that just blew me away, and I was just curious if anybody else has ever heard of this. Has anybody here ever heard of flavored condoms?
Yeah!
Yeah, I saw that coming, sir. I'd never heard of it, but I guess afterwards the cucumbers make sense. But I mean, if I had known that women's areas had taste buds, I would have showered a lot more often. What upset me though was my girlfriend at the time knew all about them. I asked her why, and she's like, well, this guy I was dating once, you know, it was our first date. I told him I was really nervous, and he was like, well, I have a banana flavored condom, that you know. Yeah. I thought it was funny. You just got it? Let it sink in. Because I had the banana joke at the beginning. Oh, it's funny. She did like to tell this story. She did like to complain that having sex with me was like driving with me. I like to rush to get where I was going, and I like to break the rules. Even if it was red, I would still go. Which wasn't completely true, because one time I didn't know that it was red until the last minute, and I rear-ended her. Yeah, after she broke up with me, I took it pretty rough, and I went to the club. I was just, you know, looking to have a good time, hook up, whatever. And just to give you guys an idea of the kind of women I like my women like I like my apples, real sweet, but with real big bruises on them. Yeah, I told that joke to my ex once, and she was like, you should never joke about hitting a woman. I was like, I would never joke about hitting a woman. up and you just completely strike out? I'm by myself. I heard a woman. Thanks, guy. Thanks, guy. So I go to the first woman, the first girl, and I'm like, hey, can I buy you a drink? She told me no, which is cool. She turned me down right away, which I can respect that. The next girl allowed me to buy her a drink, and then immediately following told me she wasn't interested. That's kind of lame. But the third girl, I was like, you know, it's all or nothing. 3 strikes and I'm out, so I'm just going to use my best line, lay it all out on the line. I walk up to her and I'm like, hey girl,
Yeah?
my ankle is tickling my penis. And she was like, oh yeah, that's funny because my vagina is tickling my penis. You know what? Wait, that's a bad example. I didn't strike out that night. I went home with her. Them. We all had a great time. Alright, my time is almost up, but for anybody here who's thinking about being a comedian, I just have a recommendation. I started to carry around this notebook. It's pocket-sized, and I can just carry it around anywhere I go. That way, if I think of a joke, I can write it down, I won't forget it, and I'll be able to use it later. I'd like to read a couple of the gems that I found doing this. We ran out of peanut butter today, and the dog won't even look at me. Wait, I'm sorry, wait, that's my diary. That's the wrong book. This is the joke. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have written down, hiring a blind guy to walk my dog. He's already walking his. I mean, it's a good idea if you think about it. And I wrote down, I don't get it, I wrote down, what do I do if a jellyfish stings my penis? I don't know why it'd be near my penis, but you're supposed to pee on it. Alright, and my last one, I was over at my sister's house one day, and we had some drinks, quite a few. I woke up the next morning, I didn't remember much of anything, and I have this written down. Rowan. That's a word. It's Rowan. Tell a joke about boobs. Popes love boobs. I mean people. People love boobs. Popes probably love boobs too. They just won't admit it. Popes are liars. And on the very next page, in my handwriting, you're an idiot, Gary. You will never succeed. And directly under it, in my sister's handwriting, he's right, Gary. You're an idiot. Thank you guys. That's my time.
Give it up for Gary for talking about McDonald's. Yeah. I think he's going to try a new corny joke. I figured I'd try one.